Good morning. Welcome to our 16th streaming today. Already we've got some call outs. So good morning, Charles and family, and Lee and Steve. And we've also got Donna. So good morning to all of you guys. We've got Rajan and Simon. So it's great that you're calling out already. For those that don't know what we're talking about, underneath this there's a comment section. You can put your names down so we know exactly who's with us today. So we can do a call out to you guys. And if you've got any questions and any comments for what we've done today or previously, or what you'd like us to include, then that's where you want to be doing it. Failing that, if you go on to cargamos.com, and you can send either comments or videos or photos. Obviously, you're now on Cargamos. That's cargamos.com where you are. So if you come from YouTube, go cargamos.com, you can register, you can watch this later on in the week, up to next week. If you want any messages, cargamos@gmail.com. Right, so let's confusions. Just a quick call mention. The good news is we've now been given permission to open. We're going to be opening at the end of the month, 25th, Saturday the 25th. But I'll give you more details of that later on in the session today. Okay. Anyone new today, take it to your own pace. Make sure you've got space. We're designing everything that you can do in a confined space. Those who've heard this 16 times, bear with us. But if you're new to us today, make sure you've got space. If you're working next to someone else, make sure you can move your arms and legs without slapping each other. And obviously kicking furniture. So we don't want to be doing any of that because this is going to be fun and get yourself moving. And free to everyone to get involved with us. Let's not get hurt doing it. Okay, let's make a start. From there, we go. I'll bow. Right, let's just get those arms rolling. Let's wake ourselves up. So we might be wide awake in our heads. Let's get the body just as sharp. And let's bring those arms in and out. We're going up and down. And straight up. As we do this, if any of you are feeling a bit lightheaded, you might be going a bit too fast for your own pace, so slow it down. If we're doing any drill or activity and we're going too fast, miss every other one out, so you can still keep going. Sometimes people say, oh, you got a little bit too much, so I sat down and watched the rest of it. Well, miss one out, then do the next one. Let's roll those knees out. So I'll try to take this for everyone, so it's a general one. So we've got people that haven't done anything before, and including up to our senior black belts as well. Let's bring those knees up. Let's take those knees to the side. And have those feet shoulder width, big circles on the hips. Let's loosen those hips, the hip flexors. And go round the other way. Let's have those feet double shoulder width. And let's go lean over to one side. We're going straight up and over the head. So nice straight line, full of stretching the rib cage, as well as the adductor in the leg. We're going to go over the other side, so we're slightly stretching the leg, up and over the top. And from there, turn the face to the right or one way, and pushing forward. Again, loosen up that hip flexor. Back foot on the ball foot, knee to the floor, pushing forwards. And let's turn our face the other way. And just drop in initially. Change the back foot on the ball foot. Okay, pulling backwards and going over. Over and one more. Okay, let's just take one leg back, arm out in height to suit yourself, because you're going to bring the leg up to the arm. So let's go together. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's change those legs over. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to keep the heels off to one side, so we can side elevate, knee into the palm. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and going the opposite way. So nice and light. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, we're going to warm up some techniques and move on from there. So just have the feet parallel. We've got one fist in front, that's going to come back to the hip, and the other fist on the hip, going forward to exchange. So one hand out, doesn't matter which, where you exchange for. Let's go 1, 2, go, go, 2 more, and 1. As we step forward, we're going to step forward with one leg, use the same arm to punch. We're going to keep the knee soft so we get the fluency in movement, drop the body weight in a soft motion, but with vigour, and breathe. We're going to step forward one leg, step forward, punch, bring it back. Good. As we step back, we're going to punch with the other hand. In, go forward, and back, and forward, and back. One more forward, one more back. Good. From there, we've got a big cross the chest, we're going to use that middle block. We're doing quite a bit of work on this one. Don't forget a 90-degree bend, fist in on the shoulder, and at body edge. Across the chest, we're going to rotate through the block with this arm first. They go on. Big cross, we're going the opposite way. Let's go. Big cross. And as you see, as I pull the arm back, slightly pull the shoulder back, leaving a shorter distance, a smaller target to my opponent. One more on each arm. And 2. We're going to step forward this leg, this arm. So again, keep the knees soft. As we step back. So again, side profiling. One more forward. One more back. Good. From there, we know the low blocks covering the abdominals, the groin area here. From the top of the cross, we're going to go forwards and downwards, and we're going to alternate it right and left. So using one arm and side, or half facing, and go. Let's go. One more. We're going to take that forward. This arm, this leg, step it forward. One more forward. One more back. Well, we're going to do the same block with a different tool of use. So that was using the outer form. We're looking for the top of the tibia to block. If we want to go to the side of the leg, we don't have to drop the arm. We don't have to drop. We just drop the tool of use. So we're going to use the knife hand. So the knife hand is designed to the side of the leg, not the top of the tibia. Side of the tibia. So it's slightly lower. For on the spot. So one more. We're going to step forward. This right arm, right leg, stepping forward. Forward one, and back one. Good. Right, different punching from this one. Some of you know, some of you don't. It's a vertical punch. We're going for either side of the jaw. So we can strike one side, the other side, or both at the same time. So from the shoulder area, we're going forwards and forwards, and go forward, and forward. So again, if you're looking in front of the mirror, you can see it in reflection, aim for your own jawline. One more. We're going to step forward. So soften the knees, stepping forward. As we come back, we bring the hands back. Taking it forward. Taking it back. Taking it forward. One more back. Okay. From there, similar type of motion, but close range punching. So full extension with a punch here for when we started off, slightly closer, coming to the front of the jaw, slight bend in the elbows for the twin vertical. If someone's close range, we're going to use half the elbow. It's an upset punch. So we're going to go singular upset punch to generate the movement, because it's very difficult just to twitch it. It's rotating and forwards. The reaction arm is going to come straight back. So standing nice and still, just focusing on the technique. One arm out. This one rotates. This one straight pull. So from there, from relaxed position, we're going to do the same arm, so it's new to some of you guys. One more. Good. Exchange exactly, mirror it over. So now this time the left arm's coming back and the right arm's going out. Now I'm saying left and right because I normally do this mirror image, but when it's reflected through the TVs and monitors, I haven't got faintest. So the other arm. So both hands natural. So you see I'm extending the reaction arm to get full movement and rotating so it's equal distance, so they start together and finish together. We're going to step forward, this leg, this arm, whichever it may be. We're going to step, so it's on reverse this time because we want to get closer. So the target is here and I'll walk past the target. We're going to do the same arm, same leg. So from here, and again, two more, and one. We're going to change arms and legs, so it's this leg, this arm on the reverse, so we're stepping past the target. So bounce, the neat bounce of the move wants to be full and continual. Two more, and one. So again, notice that no, we can also do that with both hands. So it's a twin upset punch. So both hands turning, both hands going forward. And the reason for doing twin is two targets. So it could be two opponents, two targets, and then two kidneys. Okay, so two target. So we're going to do it on the spot. Again, natural position here. They both rotate out and go forwards. Elbow normally finishes in line with the body, so don't have to overextend. It's positioning for target. So it's close range. Let's go again. And again. And again. Two more. And one. Good. So this one, we're going to use one leg and both hands. So there's no preference on that. So stepping forward. Let's bring it back. Other leg this time. And back to the first leg. And again. One more each leg. And one more. Good. Right, from there, what we're going to do is just do a couple of kicks off you, just to get those warming up. So we're going to take one leg back. We call it an L stance, weights on the back leg by 70%. So as you keep your back straight over the back leg, it's perfect for being able to use the front leg, okay, for evasion or for kicking. So that's what we're going to do here. Keeping the hands up, we've mentioned many times. So keep the hands up. We're going to do the front kick off the front leg. And as you know, we're picking the knee up, pushing forward with the ball foot and returning. So it's snapping it out and back, similar to a front punch. Off the front leg, let's go. And go. And go. And go. Two more. And one. We use the back leg, we're just driving through and generally at further targets. So we're going to drive through and then return. Okay, keep the knee soft and return the weight on the back leg. Let's use the back leg. Go. And go. And go. And go. Two more. And one. Good. We keep the same stance. We're going to change the kick. So turning kick is going to a side target in front. And again, because we're kicking off the front leg, we're closer because the back leg is our measuring distance. Measuring distance back leg to target. So we're going to bring the knee and heel back to the buttock, return it straight into the target, whichever target it may be. So front leg, turn and kick, and have an imaginary line in front. If you're doing it in front of the mirror, you can aim to your own body line. If you're aiming to me, good job. Let's go. Front leg, bring it back, in. Let's go again. Let's go. And go. And go. 2 more. And 1. We're going to use the back leg, so safety here. Protect the joints. We're going to lift the standing foot, turn it to enable the hips to turn in. So keeping it pinned to the floor is only going to stress out the joints and make it uncomfortable and ineffective. Okay? So now we're reaching for a further target. So we're measuring from the front foot to the targeting area. So lift the weight up, get the foot ready, and drive around. Right, keeping the hands up, off the back leg. Make sure you've got space, obviously. Let's go. So the idea of the pivot and the kick finish together, if possible. Let's go. Up and round. And go. And go. Go. Got 2 more. And 1 more. Okay. Last kick before we go to the VT. We're going to do side kicks. So again, side kick, initially we're going to do off the front leg, and we're going, again, same thing, close to target, because we're measuring from the back. We're going to bring the knee and foot up and pivoting out. And if you may have noticed, the standing foot now pivots to open the hips up. One of the most powerful kicks we've got. So it's up, pivot, and through. Let's go together, keep it soft. If height to suit yourself, if you need to hold on, fine, do so. If you're not comfortable with the pivots as yet, if it's new to you, just take it nice and steady. You don't have to go the same vigour. Off the front leg, let's go. And go. And go. 2 more. And 1. Right, this time, instead of coming to the front off the back leg, we can do the same thing with side kick and pivot straight through, or we can take it to its primary function, which is sideways. So from there, all I'm going to do is up and out to the side. And if I've got my feet together, we can alternate it each time. Make sure your friends and family are far enough away so they're not going to kick each other's feet. We're now going to go this way. So look first, see, check the distance, and let's pick it up. Let's go. We're going back the other way. Picking it up, and picking it up. 1 more each. And 1 more. Good. Right, we're going to go to the VT in a second. Are there any more call-outs since we've been alive?
Yeah, we've had a special birthday call-out to Lee. Happy birthday for Tuesday, the 14th of July.
Lee, happy birthday. I look forward to a slice of cake. It might be a bit stale by the time we get to physically meet, but have a great birthday. And that reminds me, some of the mums and dads have actually been doing this. I know Mrs. Wallace has been doing it a few times, and we've had some great comments how well they're doing. So well done, congratulations. But more importantly, Lee, happy birthday.
I don't know if we've mentioned as well that Emma and John from Moulton are with
We
us
haven't. Emma, being with us again. It was your birthday last week. So Emma and John are with us. Good morning to you and welcome again.
And I've let Charlie Hayes know that we're taking, the Four Bear family as a family are taking Harry on, the champion, and himself on at the 26th challenge. There's a good...
And that's on the VT.
There's a good following.
And is that what's going to follow shortly? Right. So from last week's challenge, we've got the Four Bear family have taken on the challenge as well. So we look forward to seeing that right now.
We are the Four Bear family, and we would like to challenge Harry the champion at the 26th challenge.
It's 10 o'clock, it's an hour until Taekwondo, so I've got a bit of time to fill, so let's give it a try.
Hello there, Harry Wakeling here. Just want to start off by saying thank you, Charlie Hayes, for taking up my 26 challenge with the 26 press-ups, 26 sit-ups.
Well done to that. It's a bit of fun there. Well done to the Four Bears family there. They all done well. James, great at eating crisps, but that wasn't part of the challenge, so I'm sorry to disqualify you on that one. But great fun. Guys, if you want to get involved, it doesn't have to be the 26th, but as we mentioned before, we missed our competition. So if you want to demonstrate anything for a minute or so, and just send it through. Send it to the carginmoss@gmail.com, and then we can feature you as well. And again, it doesn't have to be too serious, but let's have a bit of fun as we have been doing. Right, what we're going to do is some of the combinations we're doing, we're going to do it turning. So we've been doing everything forwards and back, we're going to go left and right as well. So from there, this one, some of you didn't know it's a four-directional punch, we're just going to do a section of it. We're going to step forward with the right leg, and we're going to do a right punch, or this leg in this hand. So we're going to step it forward. Right, from there, attackers come to the side here. So we've dealt with the first attack, we're going to bring it in, turn our face, and bring it back. And with low blocks, we're going to step forward, and punch. And it's just those three moves to start with. So with this leg over here, stepping for a punch, bringing it in, as you see us bring the leg in, bring the hands in readiness, and we're going to step forward here. Again, as I mentioned, we're doing this as part of working around the furniture. So we won't do the whole of it, because that just recycles all the way around 360. But we can still practice in parts. And again. So on a training sequence, once in motion, the technique continues until finished. There's no pauses or jerks. So natural movements. So naturally forward, naturally in, continual. And again, this prime example, especially our senior grades can see, each move starts with a backward motion with the exception of a few. Right, what we can do that way, we can do this way. So just take it with the other leg. In this case, it'll be your left. And we're going this way. So practice it left and right, it makes you more ambidextrous. So this leg. And one more. Good. This time, forward directional block, and it starts defensively. Forward directional punch starts offensively. So we're going to step back with this leg, use the other hand, knife hand block, stepping back. We're going to step forward this leg with a middle block. And as we turn, as we did last time, the foot comes in, we're going to do a knife hand block. And step forward, middle block. Right, we've increased it by 1, so 4 moves. So step back first, knife hand blocks. Go 1, forward, middle block. Turn knife hand low block. So turn first, and then you're doing the first move on you. And again, so this leg back. And one more that direction before we change. So this leg back. Good. We're now going the other way. So we're going to use this leg. Step back. Right hand block. Step forward. Middle block. And turn. And once you're in this position, you're ready to go. Leg back. And once more. This leg. Let's go. Good. Right, what we're going to do is use the 4 directions for attack and defences. So again, the idea of this drill is just get to use the fact that not everyone attacks from the front. So from there, we're going to do one technique, but from this position in different directions. So as we did at the start, we're going to step forward, either leg, step forward and punch. Good. Right, the attacker comes this side. And so in this case, we're able to disband them with a punch. So we're going to turn, punch. Bring it back, we're going this way. So the turn wants to be the nearest leg. The other leg will be a step over. So we're going to turn, use this leg, and punch. So body positioning, that's what you need to do. So if we're going to turn backwards, get the shoulders round, turn, and then you can punch. Good, so that's the idea of this drill. We're going to punch on each of the 4 different planes. So either leg, stepping forward with the same punch. Let's go. We're going to go this way, to turn the hips, the shoulders, turn the face. And as you're turning, you can prepare. We're going to turn, prepare, one hand back. And we're going to turn behind us. Someone comes forward, we can dispose. Right, once more with the punch. Let's go. Going this way. Let's go. Going this way. And backwards. Good. We're going to do the same with the kick. So we're going to step forward with the front kick. Now if we need to turn, we're going to turn and use front leg. We're going to turn face, front leg. A little bit more challenging, we're just going to turn and front kick. So again, we'll try that again. This way. Just get the hips around. We're turning, so it can be a side on LSAT. And same thing, this leg turns round and we're just keeping at bay. Once more with front kick. Like anything, you've got to get the head round first. So whether you're doing martial arts, whether you're doing dancing, whether you're doing gymnastics, it's always spot, get the head round. Same kind of principle, but with any kick. So now we're going to go front kick to the front, side kick to the side, and back kick to the back, which will be a quicker delivery. So any leg forward, front kick. We're going this way, side kick. We're going side kick. And a back kick is looking over the shoulder, pick the knee up like a side kick, and backwards. You're absolutely right. Let's go. And once more, same kicking combination. Okay. This time we're going to do it with blocks. So again, we can block going forwards as we have, or we can go backwards. You can choose. So we're going to block to the front. In this case, I'm going to go back. So you're going to do a block. Could be any block. I'm going to do middle block. You can choose. Let's go. Okay. If I'm pulling back and someone's attacking here, step away. Someone's attacking here, step away. They'll come behind, so I'm going to turn and step away. Good. So let's go again. So I'm stepping away. You might decide to step in. Let's step away. Let's go. One. That direction. That direction. And behind. And one more, the same block. Let's go. Good, good. And again, the idea I mentioned a second ago, is that you can put your own demonstration together. You can put your own display. So you could do something along that line. So it could be single techniques and then repeat. It could be double combination techniques. So you might decide to do that combination here, this combination here. So the limitation is your imagination. Okay, going to get ready for that. So the idea is to be able to stimulate your thought sets on that. And if you write it down, you can build it up, can't you? And then build that up. So it'd be great to see some of you guys either putting photos up, as some of you have. George, lovely photo from last week, or short video. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to take a breather for a second and pass on. We're now going to move on to the fitness part of it. Work at your own pace. I say this all the time, but do sit out if you need it. Do take it down. You might miss some out, or if you want to increase the speed. So go at your own pace, listen to your own body. If you feel a bit dizzy, just take a breather. You can always rerun this at later dates. This is also going to go through different levels, beginner level, intermediate, or senior level. I'm going to pass you over to Mrs. Moss.
Good morning, everybody. Right, this way we're going to start on the lower tummy. Okay, we've done this one before, but I'll just go through it again. So you make sure you've got enough space, laying flat on the floor, and make sure the small of the back is pushed firmly into the floor. If you need to put your hands underneath, you can do. Okay, the lower level, you're just going to bend one knee, and you're bringing your foot up level to that knee. Just that's as high as you go, just up and back down. Try not to touch the floor. If you want to take it up, then you take two legs. Again, not too high, we don't want to go this high, just 45 degrees, back down. Hold it off the floor and back up. And again, if you want to go a little bit harder, we're just going to scissor kick. Again, not touching the floor. Okay, you decide which one you're going to do, and when we're ready, time is on. So just up and down, make sure you breathe in, keep breathing. If you start to just doing one leg and you want to increase it, then try and do a couple with two legs. If that one's okay, then do the scissor kick.
Half time.
You're halfway there, keep going, keep breathing. Still try not to touch those down. If you're just doing one leg, make sure you switch legs. So do the other leg as well.
2,
Keep it going.
1, and relax.
Good work. Okay, and standing up. Okay, now we're going to move on, working the legs. Again, I'll give you two different variations on this one. So you can just bend your knees, and we're coming up with a kick. And if you want to go a bit harder, we're going to go right down. Swap position, keep your back straight, up and kick. So that's the two you decide. When we're ready, timer's on, and go. All the way down, and breathe and kick. And down, and breathe and kick. When it's halfway, we'll switch legs. Breathe and kick. Breathe and kick. You might want to change the kick. Just side kick or returning kick. You choose.
10 seconds.
Keep breathing.
3, 2, and 1.
Was that halfway? Was that? Oh, that's the whole thing. So we're going to do 30 seconds on the other leg now. Okay, when we're ready, off we go. Switch legs. And breathe. And breathe. Good. Again, if you want to put a different kick in, put a different kick. If you just want to bend the knees and just kick low, your choice.
Halfway.
Keep it going. And breathe. Breathe. Or deep. You choose.
5, 4, 3, 2, and stop.
Good work. That was a hard one that time, but well done for keeping up. Okay, moving on to the last one. We're going to do, I forgot what we're doing. Running on the spot. That's it. Here we go. Again, if you don't want to run, just move the feet. If you want to run, run in. And those that are a bit fitter, pick those knees up. Okay, last one. Going for this one, 30 seconds. When you're ready, go. So keep running. Run. Move those arms. Breathe. Breathe. If you can, pick your knees up. Keep going.
Halfway.
This is a good one. Keep going. Nearly there. Pick those knees up if you can. If not, just keep those legs moving.
5 seconds. 5,
Push it out.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Good. Wow. Well done. Big deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. Okay, this time when we stretch, I'll go sideways so you can see. We're just going to bend in half like a table. Take your arms out to the side and just try and keep that. Oh, I've got my breath going that one. Just keep your back nice and flat. Holding it there. And relax. Good. From there, take your feet double shoulder width. Arms out again. And now you're going to cross over, touching your toes. So hand to toe, up, hand to toe. One more each side. Very good. Well done. That was a good one this week. Well done, people. And goodbye.
Right, thanks for that, Mrs. Moss. Hope you're not too exhausted about that. As I mentioned at the front of this streaming, is that we have been given a date. Saturday, 25th of July is when Boris Johnson and the government have allowed gyms and ourselves to open. And just to let you know, we are ready. Okay, we are ready. We've sectioned off the academy. There's going to be an in and out. We've marked the floor in 2 metre distancing. We're going to do it by booking system. Now, we have to do a booking system for 2 reasons. One, we need to monitor how many people. So we've got to limit how many people we're using, we're working with at any one time. So we can't just have a free-for-all, turn up when you want. And secondly, we need to have records for trace. So if anyone does go down with anything and we find, they let us know, then we need to notify everyone that that person has trained with us. So that, and this is to stop COVID. So if we do everything correctly and everyone else does everything correctly, then hopefully we won't have a second spike and this will start dying off rather than causing us more problems. So we all want to get to the norm. This is going to be our new norm. So the booking system, but don't worry about trying to think about this. We are going to email all our members, and starting with our loyalty members first, within the next week or so, so that you know exactly about the booking system, how it works, about the academy, how we're going to operate. it's going to be safe. So if we do any face-to-face, instead of the 2 metres, it's going to be 4 metres. So you're going to really struggle to cough that distance. We're putting up posters about coughing the elbow. There's lots of things we're doing. It's all in black and white, what's sending to you. Right, so with that in mind, just want to conclude today's session. And the word of the week today is going to be preparation. Preparation is important. As I said, we're coming back soon. So I've been speaking to a lot of the guys that do train with us, and especially our junior members, and said, right, what can we do about training at home? I says, well, look at your folders, don't know where it is. Okay, now's the time to go and find it. Okay, you might have had a couple of months off not doing anything, but preparation is getting ready. Okay, when you do come back, make sure you got your belt. Look for it now. Okay, and it's this kind of idea you want to be looking at so that you're ready. We're all going to school. Schools are going to go up a year, so you're going to go into the next year. You're going to go into a year a little bit more advanced than what you're doing now. So it's all getting ready for it in the right way. Just relax and enjoy. So preparation. So look at anything. You're training, right? Prepared. Practice beforehand. That's preparation. Your belt promotions, when we resume those. Don't just turn up and wing it. Prepare. Get your sheets out. Learn what we're doing. Understand what we're doing. Do it better. So results about what you are going to be getting. So preparation is the word of the week. The thought of the day, and this is going on Facebook today, for those that don't go onto Facebook, and the thought is, don't aim for success. If you want it, just do what you love and believe in it, and it will come naturally. And that's from David Frost. I'll repeat that again. Don't aim for success. If you want it, just do what you love and believe in it, and it will come naturally. Thanks very much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you next week, and more importantly, we're looking forward to seeing you personally towards the end of the month. If you've not received any emails throughout this COVID scene, it might be our email system's not working for you. So we might have the wrong email address, or what some people are doing, they say, I'll get the emails, but I don't open them up. Well, your system and the computers and the software will actually say it's a spam and won't even deliver it to your junk box. So do open up the emails, find out what's going on, don't want you to miss out. With that in mind, I'd like to thank you again for being with us today. It's been a blast for me. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're finished there. Fidja, Bow, have a great weekend. We're now going to move on to the fitness part of it. Work at your own pace. I say this all the time, but do sit out if you need it. Do take